Hi, this is Grace. Today we're going to go through some arm balance practice and arm balance pose crow and baby crow. So these two poses are quite common to get confused at first, but it's also very easy to nail it even if you're a beginner. And it can build you up for very good foundations for all the inversion, or eventually maybe a headstand or a handstand as well. So the practice is gonna be around 15 to 20 minutes today, and I hope you got your materials prepared with a mat, some blocks if you have, or maybe a knee pads. So before you start, we're gonna get some wrist stretch first. You're gonna interlock your fingers, rotate it clockwise, anti-clockwise. Just stretch it out for the wrist. And switch side. Now slowly you want to shake it off. We're going to use your right palm. I'm going to do the mirror. Right palm facing up. Left hand pull the fingertips forward while you're pushing your wrist forward to the center. Fingertips closer toward yourself for 3, 2, 1, and facing down, palms facing toward yourself, 3, 2, shoulder relax, 1. Now palms facing out, push your hands forward for 3, 2, 1, and switch other hands, this time left hands facing up, 3, shoulder relax, 2, palms pushing forward, 1, switch, palms facing yourself, 3, 2, 1, and the other side, palm facing out, 3, 2, 1. Slowly place your hands on the floor. You're going to come to the all-four position first, fingertips pointing to the side. You're going to move your torso side to side. Shift your weight toward your hands, and slowly rotate your fingertips facing back. Rotate your spine. While you're leaning back, round your spine like a cat. Push your hands down to the floor and switch side. Keep the palms stacked. And coming back to the center. Now we're gonna rotate your hands facing in and out. Rotate to different direction with your shoulder. And coming back to the center. If you can, place your one palm up to the sky, shoulder down away from your ears. You're gonna stretch and lean back. Round your spine as much as you can. Push your floor away for 3, 2, 1. Coming back to the center and switch hand. Palm facing up, shoulder down away from your ear. Round your spine. 3, 2, 1. Coming all the way back to the center for some shoulder rotation here. And try to straighten your arm while you're rolling your shoulder back. 3 more times. Elevating, projecting, rotating, other side. And coming back. Now, projection and retraction your shoulder blades. Projection, retraction. Projection, separate your shoulder blades away from each other, pushing down. Retraction, getting closer. Projection and retraction. 3. We have Macau here with us today. 2, 1. Perfect. Coming back. Now, going to straightening your legs here onto the plank. Stack your shoulder above your wrist and see if you can do some circling. Engaging your core tight, rotating your upper back. If you can, use your shoulder past your wrist. When you're passing your wrist, fingertips also grab the mat. And the other side. 3, 2, 1. Coming back to the center, bending your knees here. So we're going to train a bit on the arms first by shifting the weight toward your hands. So in the downward dog, you're going to push your hands away, tuck your toes, lift your hips up,
pedaling your legs a little bit first. Engaging your core tight, send your tailbones up to the sky, heel ups and down. Chin toward your chest. Now when you're ready, you're gonna walk your feet toward your hands, feet toward the center. Doesn't matter if your heels can touch or not. We're gonna send your shoulder stack above your wrist. So inhale, lift your heels off, shoulder above your wrist or maybe passing your wrist. You're gonna rotate a few times. So lift your heels up high, send your weight toward your hands and back, forward and back. Whenever you're tired, you can bend your knees and come back to have a sit. For the next round, we try to hold a little bit longer, maybe 3 count and stay. So shoulder away from your ears, straighten your legs, inhale, lift your toes up. You want to keep your shoulder passing your wrist. So keep pushing and look forward between your hands for 3. Maybe only the big toes on the floor. 2, core tight, hamstrings engage. 1, slowly coming down. So we can bend your knee, have a sit first, rotate your wrist to shake it out. Just like my cow. For the next one, if you feel like hamstring fit tight, you can also utilize a block. Placing the block underneath your hands will give you much more space. So we can do the same with the block as well. Pushing your hands away, walk your feet to the center. You're gonna shift your shoulder passing your wrist. Only the toes on the floor and back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward and push. You can do the same thing with the block, yeah? For the next one, I want you to try, once you know how to shift your shoulder above your wrist, lift your heels up high or maybe passing your wrist, and let's see if we can move one leg up to touch either the block or either your forearm. Toes down, forearm or the block, up and up. Meanwhile, stack your shoulder above your wrist all the time without doing this lifting forward and backward, yeah? I want you to learn how to put a weight on your arms, your shoulders, your whole palms. So you're gonna stack there, just moving your feet. Any part you can touch doesn't matter, yeah? So this is the with block version. Without the block, it's the same. Hands on the floor, shoulder away from your ear, you're gonna push it down, walk, lift it up, tap, lift it up and tap. Try to stabilize your upper body here without moving your shoulder too much forward and backward, yeah? So after this, you may feel a bit sore and tired. Rotate your wrists again, shake it off. This is a very good training for your whole arms, especially for your pushing, because in handstand or crow, you do use a lot of pushing strength so that you hold your body weight only on 2 points here with your whole palms, yeah? So for the next one, we're gonna train a bit on your deltoids and your bicep, tricep. We're gonna take, if you have knee pads in front of you, you can take 2 knee pads here. Otherwise, you can start with a block or without anything first. So in the forearm plank, forearm on the floor, legs straighten. I want you to find your chin closer to the fingertips and back. Chin closer to the fingertips and back. Let's do 5 times together. Inhale, push, exhale, back. The key is how you push yourself back up, yeah? So now you feel a lot of your tricep, your deltoid. One last time here. Perfect, and slowly come back. I'm also shaking as well. So shake your hands off. So now you should be able to feel your shoulder and your arms. Now circling around with your hands. 5 times backward. 3, 4, 5, and 5 times forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now coming back to the center, we're gonna try a bit with your baby crow first. So we got the tool with an easier version. We start with this first. In the baby crow, we can do it with or without the block. If within the block, having the block, you're gonna place your elbows on the block, all the fingertips to grab to the top of the block. So this block, like stacking at the edge together, like a mini castle here. So once you stack it tight, come to the center more. And then you're gonna lift your knees off. Finding your knees to set any part of your upper arm while you're projecting off your shoulder all the time. Shoulder blades away from your ears. It's like a cat pose. You're gonna round your spine, draw your core in, pushing the floor away. Finding one knee at a time. Weight on your toes at the moment and the sole of your feet. Now you're gonna stack it above. So inhale, send your hips up high. While you're pushing your hips up, stack your knees there, you're gonna look forward. Lengthen your neck, relax your shoulder, pushing your shoulder blades down, using your elbow and your hands. And you can try to lift one leg off first, core tight, round your spine, and then another leg off. So in this position, there's not much tension on your neck. Try to relax your neck here. Just elongate your spine, engage your core, round your back, and push all the weight on your forearm and your hands. Once you feel like it's easier to stabilize yourself here, we can take off the tools, place it on the side, same thing. When you're placing your forearms on the mat, your face gets really close. It could be quite scary at first, and just make it very slow, yeah? I know the nose tip is getting really close to the mat, but just try not to be afraid, because you have to trust your own strength that you can push yourself back, round your spine, engage your scapula here in order to stay still. So no matter what happens, you're gonna lean back instead of like rolling forward, yeah? So measure your elbow, placing your elbow to your shoulder width. Hands stacked together on the mat. Apart from using your palms, all the fingertips grab the mat. Now you're gonna round your spine like a cat, knees above your upper arm, any part. Round your spine, protracting your shoulder blades, look forward, one leg off, and another leg off. Even though your face gets really close, it doesn't matter, as long as you're engaging your core and your arms. And slowly come back. We're gonna try one more time, yeah? So shoulders down, round your spine, Macau. So shoulders down, round your spine, knees above. You're gonna hovering here with one leg off, and you can switch. Eventually you can look forward a little bit more, engage your core, and do 2 legs off here. So this is the baby crow. For those who have like tight hamstrings, you can also try to stand on the block. It will help you to elevate your hips a little bit higher, yeah? So same thing, placing your knees, the toes on the block, knees wider first, slide your elbows down. So it's much easier for you to lift your toes off with the block. So both options you can try a little bit. And now we're gonna come to our crow practice. So for the crow, imagine there's like a triangle on the floor. The first 2 is gonna be your palm this time. The first one gonna be the gaze side. You're gonna look forward, elongate your neck and the spine. So the first one, palms on your shoulder width. The index finger pointing forward. You can just extend the other fingers out. Whenever you're bending your hands, make sure the square points on your palms is all stacked on the mat. You just try your best, yeah? The more you practice, the easier to bend the elbows here, bend the fingertips here. So just gonna grab it tight and bend, yeah? So this 2 is the base. And now we call this eyes of the elbows and the elbow behind. You're gonna turn the eyes of the elbows facing forward. So whenever you bend your elbow, you're gonna shift back instead of like shifting out. Because once you're putting your knees above your tricep, if you're placing out, you can slide down easily, yeah? So eyes of the elbows pointing forward. And you're gonna bend the elbows 90 degrees. There's a movement that you have to learn how to sink your chest down, but while hugging your elbows in and leaning yourself forward. So with this idea, we're gonna start with the block first. Utilize the blocks to try out before we try the full pose. Taking 2 blocks to your shoulder width here. Index fingers pointing to the block. We're gonna come to the plank position. So in the plank position, you're gonna drop your knees down, hug your elbows in, you're gonna squeeze your core tight, and then tuck your shoulders down. So in this position, we're learning how to bend the elbows slightly, so you're leaning your weight forward, yeah? So inhale, you push, exhale down. It's very useful for you to try out how to push yourself up because you use a lot of tricep. Inhale, push, exhale down. One more here, inhale, push, and exhale down. Once you're slowly getting the idea how to engage in your arms and your tricep, now we can try slowly. For safety concern, and a sense of security, you can place this out. Like a reverse the T shape in front of you, like at the top of the triangle here. You can also place your forehead on the block first. So for the first step, hug your elbows in, palms on your shoulder level. You're gonna bring your knees up. Hug your elbows in. Your knees can be either placing just above your elbow or the center of your upper arm. And you can touch your forehead down first, standing your elbow above your wrist there directly, yeah? And then you can lift one leg up and then you can lift another leg up. Engage your fingertips really strong and tight, and you can look up, chin up, and hold yourself here, yeah? So the key is learning how to stack your elbow above your wrist. It's like stacking this, like completely 90 degrees. If this is something is like flat or tilted to one side, you will fall directly, yeah? Wrist on the bottom, forearm here. You have to make it completely 90 degrees in order to stack more weight on top. Once your forearm is not stacking in straight line, you fall easily, yeah? So you can check your alignment on your elbow here with 90 degrees. Let's try again. With the block, you can try to place your forehead down, but without the block, how can you try? You just try to engage your core tight, send your hips up higher, push your shoulders down. So let's try. Hands to your shoulder width, don't have to be too wide, yeah? Index fingers pointing forward, you have to look forward as well. Inhale, walk your knees up, hug your elbows in, stack your knees above your upper arm, any part, as long as you feel comfortable, yeah? Now you're gonna stay your hips up higher, look forward, one leg off, and then you're gonna bring another leg off. And so you can stay here as long as you can. The longer you can stay means that you have a better control with your hands. Sometimes you feel shaking is also normal, but it's a very good way to learn the arm balancing with the crow and baby crow. So after practicing this, flip your palms up, move your fingertips open and close. Allow yourself some times to rewatch it, to practice it, and try to catch the details. As always, practice makes perfect, and consistency is always the key, yeah? So I hope you enjoyed the practice with me, and if you have any questions, feel free to comment below and I'll try to get back to you. Cheers!